Oh, hey, sorry. It's just another person that wants me to take photos for free. Well, today we're going to talk about the Canon SureShot WP-1 and why it is not an underwater camera. So, I recently got this camera as a birthday gift from a friend, and they were super nervous about researching 35mm underwater cameras online. I assured them that if they went with a seller with good reviews and watched lots of videos on the cameras, they would be fine. But I didn't realize that this camera actually has a ton of misinformation about it on the internet. So why does everyone think this is an underwater camera even though it's not? That's a super good question, and I think I found the reason. There's a super similar model out there called the Canon SureShot AS1, this is the Canon SureShot WP-1, and that model is actually waterproof, up to 5 meters underwater. And for some reason, when I'm looking online, every single seller of this camera has that in the description of this camera, even though the manual of this camera specifically states that this is a weatherproof camera and not meant to be used underwater. If you pull up the manual for the WP-1, you see very clearly printed that this camera is not meant to withstand any underwater photographs. However, Canon does say that it is weatherproof, so you can use it in the rain, in the snow, anything where your camera will get splashed but not completely submerged. This camera came out in 1994, a little bit after the AS1, and the production shifted from Taiwan to China. Something happened to the seals and the manual was changed. The only real physical differences between the two cameras is that the AS1 has a black grip here, where this one has a red one, and the macro mode here is a flower, whereas on the actually waterproof AS1, it's a fish. Makes sense, doesn't it? So, this is a reminder. Make sure you actually look up the manuals of the cameras you're buying online, and don't just take the seller's word for it, even if they have 5-star seller reviews. The seller that I bought this camera from is being very nice and letting me exchange it for the Minolta Weathermatic. Thanks so much!